let's talk a little bit about what's going on today in the world. We got Tylenol's all fucked up because he's probably about to start pushing a new drug. So there's that. I've heard. I didn't see what the actual drug was or whatever, but somebody posted somewhere that, and I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't. It'd be a little too obvious at that point. But like, what in today's politics isn't anymore? You know what I'm saying? It's all obvious. It's right in front of your face. So he was. We got the government shutdown happening. There's a lot of talk about, okay, Trump owns, everything. The Republicans own the House, Senate, and the whole thing. How can they possibly have a shutdown? I'm not extremely well versed in all of it, but I believe it has a lot to do with the filibuster. They need 60 votes for this to pass through. The Republicans, even though they have a majority, they only have 53. They don't have 60 to break the filibuster. That's why they cannot get this bill to pass through. This new bill is about health care, and the Democrats are saying that he wants to cut everyone's health care. The Republicans are saying that he is just trying to cut the loopholes in health care that are for illegal immigrants. Left, from what I'm hearing, is saying he's trying to cut all of it or make it way more expensive. They're saying this bill will allow our health care to go up by like 75%. That's crazy. I have not done my research on that. I intend to look into that, get some real answers. I don't know if any of you have. That's why I'm asking. Just, info on the show that maybe I don't know. But yeah, it seems to be, once again, Republicans proposing it as a very simple bill. Democrats proposing it as no. And the exact reason to why the government shut down. I don't even know if it was a Democrat thing or a Republican thing. I'm not sure. So fill me in if any one of you know.
Well, I think they're all not making enough damn money, and that's why they shut down the government until they get their way.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm
normally how
thinking,
strikes
like,
work.
the Republican side's probably gonna get a little bit more money than the left side, and then they figure that out, or vice versa, and they're like, "No, this is a bad deal. How else can we fuck the American people? We gotta do it better."
I mean, honestly, yeah, I think we're just going to get screwed out of no matter what happens with this. I really do. Yeah, Oakley, you got something to say about that?
So I don't necessarily keep up on a lot of this stuff through like the statistics and actually getting to the nitty gritty about the bills and the stuff that leads up to the filibuster. But I could tell you based off of a simplistic value, because I can simplify myself as non-politically affiliated. I don't care about the left or the right. In my opinion, both sides have a bad source of corruption. It just depends on which is the lesser evil to be people's opinions. I respect other people's values of it, but I am not affiliated. I am a conservatist. Not right wing, not left wing, just simply a constitutional conservatist. However, that's getting a little off the point. We have these government shutdowns almost every single year. Some of them last only a day, some of them last up to a week and a half. And just like what Luke said there, it all comes down to two things. Both parties agreeing on something that they can both mischievously pass, that the publicity of general people don't see behind the fine lines, or someone on whatever side that's running it right now is not getting enough money to satisfy themselves. And that's kind of where I sit about it. We've had this happen year after year. We may have had since 10 years where there was a couple times we didn't have to worry about a government shutdown because they came to an agreement. But this is a very large probability that happens almost every year when it comes close to that. There's always something that they don't agree upon. So then it becomes an issue of, oh, the government's going to shut down. And then everybody just starts freaking out. But in reality, if you think about it, yeah, they might be shut down, but they're still going to get paid for all the days that they did miss the moment they get back into office. They're getting reimbursed for it. So all it is just a freak out moment for the general public that don't really know what's quite going on. And that's just my opinion about it. I could be wrong. If there's something more that you guys know about it, by all means, definitely let me know. But that's just my standpoint on it.